atheists that stitched my videos celebrating this, Christmas is paganism, Christians stop stealing it idea. So this here is your daily reminder to not get your theology from TikTok. Just because somebody says something with confidence and shows a picture behind them doesn't mean it's true.
First and foremost, I do in fact agree that there's a lot of misinformation about the origin of Christmas and where exactly it comes from. That being said, I think people, no matter their religious persuasion, have to agree that sometimes ideas don't necessarily exist in a vacuum, and that sometimes ideas and customs can actually influence other cultures and traditions to make something their own. One clear-cut example of the fact that ideas don't necessarily exist in a vacuum has to be the fact that there are many parts in the New Testament that were done by Paul where he quotes directly from Socrates in many places. There's also the case of the Gilgamesh story and how that story was influenced by a local flood, and the local flood was influenced by other stories such as Ata-Horus and these other stories that led to the book of Genesis. So what exactly are influences that basically influence the Christmas that we have today? First and foremost, the Christmas tree that we have right now comes directly from the 16th century when devout Christians began decorating their trees in their houses in Germany. The burning of the log can be traced back from Yule. For the case of Santa Claus, more or less he was based upon a real person named Saint Nicholas, but he was later, of course, deified into this mystical being that we know today with the reindeer and the sleigh. When it comes down to the idea of gift giving, it comes directly from Saturnalia. Saturnalia was held in honor of the Roman god Saturn and supposed to represent the rivalries of the golden age of man, a mystical time when men and gods live in harmony. It is thought to signify the end of the harvest season to honor Saturn, a god associated with agriculture. Saturnalia was generally considered a merry festival with lots of feasting and exchanging of gifts. A lot of the customs we associate with Christmas can be traced back to ancient origins, but Saturnalia had its own customs and traditions too. So Christmas that we celebrate right now is a combination of various elements into one place. This is not necessarily stealing or copying or anything like that, because such ideas did not necessarily exist back then, but rather an exchange of customs, ideas, philosophies, and traditions.